Hi, this is the note drawing activity on Class Dojo that we did in class this week. So we're going to go, and once you log in, you'll see the Home tab and the Portfolio tab. If you're on a cell phone, this Portfolio tab will actually probably say Activities and be red. So go ahead and click that, and you're going to look for the assignment. Mine looks a little bit different because I'm a teacher and it has all the work that I've done. So we're going to scroll down, and here it is, note drawing. Alright, now that we've found the activity we want to work on, we're going to click start, that blue start button. And to do a little bit of a show around on the left side, we have our toolbox. And then on the right, we have our instructions. And going even further, we have our hand in button. So our instructions are to draw and label. So draw 6 quarter notes in this box. Over in this corner, that shows an example. So I'm going to choose a size and color that I like, and I'll go with purple. And first I start with the stem, go straight down, and then I am going to fill in the note head. Stem, straight down, note head. Stem, note head. Stem, note head. Okay, now this third note that I actually drew doesn't have a filled in note head, and that's actually a problem because this symbol with an empty note head means something completely different than the symbol with the note head filled in. So we've got a quarter note here, and this is actually worth more than 1 beat. It's worth 2 beats, but we'll go over that another day. But make sure that if I ask you to draw quarter notes, you fill in that note head. That's a little better. So I'll draw my stem straight down, and then fill in my note head. Straight down, and fill in my note head. Doesn't have to be perfect at all. I know we're drawing on computers. So now we're going to go and move on to this box over here and label the parts. The item that is connecting these two notes together is what we call a beam. And so we'll just go ahead and label that. I like to think of it as a balance beam. So go ahead and type beam. We did that. Now, these things coming down are very similar to what we have over here, except they're just on our 8th notes. These are called stems. Stems go straight up and down, kind of like legs of a person. Now, or like a flower. I don't like the way this looks, so I clicked out of it just so I could click back and move this, make it a little bit smaller so that it's not all over and overlapping. Now the final arrow we have down here is it's a little wall on the bottom, and that is the note head. Alright, click out of it, and then click back, expand, and shrink, and then move. Okay. Okay, so that box is complete. Now we want to draw 5 set of 8 notes. I will choose a different color. So we want to do 2 stems coming down, undo, 2 stems coming down, straight down, and then I do the beam, and then the note heads. Again, make sure that you fill in the note heads over here. I like to start with the stems, then do the beam, then the note heads. Stem, theme, note heads. Okay, here's something I see a lot of the time. Students oftentimes make all their notes slanted, but once you start reading more music, when you write notes like this, it can be very difficult to be able to identify what beat number you're on. So when we write our music notes, we want to try to make sure that we write with as clear and clean and straight notation as we can. So we're going to make our stem straight down, do the beam across, and then complete our note heads. Getting straight down, beam across, and then do our note heads. Alright, and then finally we have our quarter rests. These are just like little squiggles, and I kind of think they look a little bit like seahorses, and I just go like that. Squiggle, just so that you get the point. Alrighty, so now we're finished. Once you finish, you're going to go ahead and click this blue hand in button. If you don't click that button, it's hard for me to know what you worked on, so make sure you always hand in your assignment. Alright, have a great day. Take care.